Okay, I've got a new setup, and so I'm gonna try to look at the camera, but there's now a mirror behind me so I can actually see what you guys see, hopefully. Make sure that my head's not cut off because the previous videos aren't good, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, I'm gonna be sharing with y'all my personal favorite hairstyles to do when my hair is wavy. My hair is naturally straight. However, I put it in braids and stuff all the time, so it's almost always wavy. So I'm also gonna be sharing with y'all my favorite wave technique for how I get these waves, which turn out kind of different every time, but they're just very like soft spiral waves and I love them. But yeah, these are just hairstyles that I think make wavy hair look really good. They don't take away from the style. If anything, they add to it, but then they also make it, I don't know, just a little bit better. They like accentuate the waves and stuff. I hope that makes sense. Before I completely bore y'all, let me get on to the video. Okay, so this is my favorite like way to do my heatless waves because it's super fast and easy. I've washed my hair maybe like 2 or 3 hours ago, so it's like 90% dry. I just wanted a little bit damp so the curls last longer, but other than that, I mean, you can even just do this on straight dry hair. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of my Moroccan oil in it just because it's a little bit dry and frizzy. But this is great. As you can see, my hair naturally is very straight, but this is also great if your hair is naturally like wavy already. I have my little sister who has very wavy hair do this in her hair, and it makes it look so much, it just makes the waves look more defined. And it adds like lots of different textures instead of just like your classic, I don't know, instead of just like if I braid my hair, it creates those like zigzag wave type crimps. But if I do this, it creates more of like spiral waves, if that makes sense. You'll see once I'm done. So I start by parting my hair down the middle and taking a section from the front, splitting it into two, wrap the bottom over the top. I grab a piece of hair on the top section from the top and a piece of hair from the bottom, bottom over the top. So you're doing a French rope braid. So you're adding hair to the top, hair to the bottom, bottom goes over the top. Again, hair to the bottom, hair to the top, bottom goes over the top. Continue that all the way back. You can wear this hairstyle out. For some reason, every time I do it in my hair, it falls down, but I've seen it last in other people's hair, so I'm either doing something wrong, or it might just be because my hair is so soft. Should I go from the back? Okay, and then once I get to the bottom, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist the hair towards my face while wrapping it away from my face. This is gonna keep it in a rope braid. If you don't do this, it won't stay in a rope braid, but this is also gonna add in like an extra texture, so that when you take it out, you're gonna get like really spirally curls as well as like looser curls. And I don't know, that gives just more natural looking texture in my opinion. But I'm gonna continue that all the way down. That hurt. Okay. And I, of course, just repeated that same exact thing on the other side and tied it off as well. Alrighty, I will see y'all when I'm ready to take these out. Alrighty, it is the next day, and I took them off. I took my hair out, not on camera, my bad, but they completely fall apart every time I go to sleep. So they looked like a mess this morning, but that's okay, because they look good now. Yeah, I just took them out. I didn't even put any hairspray or anything in there. I sometimes go in with my IGK, like, texturizing spray. But any good texturizing spray or hairspray will work. I don't think I'm going to do anything today though, because since it is like done on wet hair, it normally stays in really good regardless. Also, if I want these waves to last multiple days, I will redo that little rope braid thing like every night. But yeah, let me give y'all like a little 360 of the style. Alrighty, hairstyle number 1. This is the easiest, most basic but cute hairstyle. I do it all the time. I'm basically gonna tie my hair into, I'm just gonna put a face ribbon braid on either side of my face, but I'm gonna share with you all this, like, I'm gonna call it a hair hack to do your hair, and you don't even need an elastic to tie it off, which is why this is my favorite, because I can throw it in the car or wherever and I don't need an elastic. Plus I just don't like how elastics look at the bottom of braids. Try to get up close so you can see. So I'm basically gonna do just a 3-strand braid, but normally I would run my hands through the bottom because you can see we're getting this little extra braid at the bottom, but we actually want that. So we're gonna braid down the top until it meets with the braid at the bottom. Then I'm gonna create a little hole in the middle and flip the bottom braid through the top, pull down. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then I just did that again. Like I said, I love these because they are so fast and so easy, and I think they're super cute too. Well done. And yeah, that's the first hairstyle. I think it's super cute and super easy. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, I don't know why, but I just accidentally filmed this clip and I filmed it in slow-mo. So let's try this again. This next one is super quick and easy, and I feel like I love it when my hair is wavy and I want my waves to be the main focus of the hairstyle, but I also feel like my hair almost like doubles in thickness and I don't want it all like right by my face. So what I do to get rid of that really quickly is I'll take just a little chunk, a couple inches back. I like to leave pieces out to frame up my face, but you definitely don't have to if you really want it out of the way. Alrighty, so once I got those two pieces together at the back of my head, I'm going to go ahead and tie it off. If you're going to wear this all day, I recommend using multiple elastics. I just did one, but these always break on me, so I would do 2 or 3 if I were wearing it for more than just a couple minutes. Then I just flip that little ponytail through the middle. I went and did it 2 times, but you can do it more if you want it to be more twisted, but the more twisted it is, it'll also be tighter. I also went back and pulled at that twist a little bit so it creates like a loose curl type look. And yeah, I really liked this style. There's that. I think it's super cute, super quick, super easy, gets the job done. And then like I said, I accidentally filmed slow-mo, and I also filmed a little slow-mo 360, so here's that. Like I said, this is a really cute, like, quick and easy. It gives me kind of like Renaissance era type vibes, and I really like it. Let me know what y'all think of the cute aesthetic slow-mo, I guess. Oh, and then, of course, the weird faces that I make just all the time. But yeah, love this one. Alrighty, and this is an all-up hairstyle that I really like to do when it's wavy, and that is to tie my hair into big, fluffy, braided ponytails. Because I've got so much wave and volume to my hair, I feel like it looks really good in just like puffy pigtails. So I'm going to drop some face framing pieces and go back and do regular Dutch braid like usual. So I'm going to add in hair to the top section, bring it under the middle section, add in hair to the bottom section, bring it under the middle section. Because I'm going for the very like loose kind of vibe, I'm like making sure I leave a good amount of hair framing my face. You can clip that out beforehand, you can pull it out afterwards, but I like to just not pick it up because that's the fastest and easiest way for me to do it. I'm try to look at this camera instead of staring at the mirror, but it's just out of habit. Okay, so I'm going to continue that. I do want to make sure that I'm not leaving out too long of pieces. Okay, and once I get to about my ear, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to make sure that the pieces that I pulled out weren't too long. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to pull out each section really big and flat. Now, obviously you don't have to do this. It's whatever your Dutch braid preference is. I just feel like with the curls, this big fluffy braid looks better. And then like I always switch my hands around whenever I get to the back of my head because that makes it more comfortable for me. But yeah, I'm just doing the same thing down the back and periodically going back and pulling out the braid to make it fluffy. Honestly, looking back at this footage, I should have pulled it out a little bit more. Like I said, the mirror is like 6 feet away from me, so I really can't tell what I'm doing. And I'm trying to focus and make sure that it's a good video, which means it's not necessarily the best braid I've ever done. But yeah, I just braid it down, go back periodically and pull it out super big and fluffy. Make sure you pull out every stitch and don't skip any because that's kind of easy when it's the back of your head. But then I just tied it off with a little elastic. And then we'll repeat that on the other side. Yeah, I just do the other side, trying to make it match the first side as best as I can, and just braided it down and pulled it out really big. And here's the finished result. I love these. Let me know what y'all think of this one. Alrighty, but those are 3 of my favorite hairstyles to do when my hair is wavy. I'm not going to include it in this video, but definitely one of my favorites is also to do a waterfall braid. But there are several variations of the waterfall braid that I want to share with you guys as well. So I'm going to make a separate video on that. I don't know which one will be uploaded first, probably this one, then that one, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to try any of these hairstyles or if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. And if there are any other types of hairstyles that you want to learn or anything, then please just leave me a comment down below. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, thanks. Bye.